So, Wolves, Wancho. Ooh, Coops even missed. Where is Coops? But here is Wancho, the last match top fragger. Let me go ahead and put that iPad up there. Give him some screen time love. Because he is one of the players headed to Brazil in just about 2 weeks. Just a little over 2 weeks. Wancho and the Wolves will be going to Brazil along with Inko, X-Force, and Dauntless. Alright, here you go. The second flight path of tonight's XO Esports Conquest League. We are coming in from the trailer park up at that northwest edge, coming down through El Pozo, just skimming the northeast side of Monte Nuevo to Macera, and down and out to the east of Bartona, just to the south of the Los Leones Southern Farms. So there's your flight path. Let's see. It looks like the villains are going to La Cabarilla by themselves, almost there, taking over this northwestern edge. Team Control Star going down to, it looked like they were going to El Pozo. It looks like El Pozo is completely open. That's crazy. Entity headed over towards San Martin, along with Just Rushers. The Wolves with Nucleotide. Alright. It's Lowe's. Let's get down to Nucleotide. Let's get Nucleotide on the screen because they did drop with the Wolves. And I just saw Coop, so it looks like all 4 of the Wolves did make it into this match. So while we pay attention to this, for It's Lowe's calling out Nucleotide Esports in my YouTube chat. And, ooh, we got Poison Esports headed to Picado with Dark Esports. And look at this. The Emperors have the Real Gunners Esports right along. 2-2 splits with them. Looks like Emperors are pulling back a little bit. But Terror X looks like he is still following kind of close behind him. And our first zone is pretty central all the way to the north. We've got just a smidgen, there's a word for you guys, a smidgen of that wall at the north. So looks like most of them are kind of separated out. Just Rushers. Entity Psycho is pretty far from his team, and with Just Rushers all over here in San Martin. So I have to pay attention to the elimination feed. Keep an eye on that. And we do have the Real Gunners right on top of Emperor. So Coffin is kind of close to Assault OP. Assault OP standing his ground. He probably already has his loot and he's ready for that push. Assault OP does not back away. We've seen that time and time again. Alright, so that's what I see on the map down below. I'll go ahead and put the map up fairly quickly because we are in an active fight, but I want you guys to see where your teams are and who. Ooh, Josh, here they come, right up and in. Ooh! He does get quite a bit of damage on 2 of them pushing in. You can see Paton and Doran are both down to about 20 HP. We do have Coops over here, and Wancho came over here. There he is, just coming from that other side, but they are all right around Josh, and so now I'm not sure what Josh is going to do. Josh is thinking it out, and so is the rest of his team, but they did slow down this push by the Wolves. Raghob. I'm so bad with this name. Oh, Coops just found God, let him know, and so Raghob is right over here. I wish I knew exactly how to say his name because I mess it up every stream. Oh, Wancho got it right through that window, but now, who did you just get? And so now we're down to just Toxic. Wait a minute, Josh is still over here. And we lost Wancho. I thought Wancho got Josh, but it looks like Josh got Wancho. But we should be able to get Doran picked back up. We've got 2-2s between Coops and Beton. Alright, so I'm not sure which next fight's gonna happen, so let's head over to Miramar, or let's head to Miramar, guys. Let's head to San Martin and find out what's happening between Just Rushers. Ooh, Mahesh. Mahesh, you're in a rough spot over here. Sounds like he does have at least two, maybe... Yeah, I think he's got two in his building, and they are going from room to room over here trying to find him. Ooh, and they were right there on the outside of his door, coming around with that shotty. Ooh, you know, Mahesh is not even breathing into his mic, guys. Oh, I think Cake just got knocked, and that was by Hunter, I believe, from across that way. And Mahesh is still right here in this corner. So now, I don't want to switch off of him because I feel like the second I switch off, they will be pushing up and in onto him. So we'll stay here for just a minute more. But while we do that, let's go ahead and check in on the fight in Picado from the sky view and see what's happening between Poison and Dark Esports. Dark Esports coming down from that northern side. We still have AP in the stadium. We got Naomi coming across, but Naomi, you got one over here in the gas station. I hope you know that your back is, you do have an off angle over here. We got Candy Joe up there front. Oh, Mahesh. They found Mahesh and they took him down and out. Where is Nani? Because I did. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the XO Esports $1,300 Conquest League. This is the final day of matches between Group A and Group C. For the playoffs, the top 16 overall performing teams will be going on to finals. So every point counts. Let me get through these slots. In slot 3, Entity Gaming. Slot 4 are the Emperor. Slot 5, Third Eye. Slot 6 are the Real Gunners Esports. Slot 7, Dreamers Esports. Slot 8, The Digital Age. Slot 9 are the Villains. Yeah, I can't do it, guys. I try, but I just can't. Slot 10, Team Control Star. Texas, is that you? Are you actually playing? Oh my god. 11, me, Sexy Mizexes Esports NA. Slot 12 are the X-Force. Ooh, Brazil bound, just a matter of days now. Slot 13, Fireflies. Slot 14, Nepal on top. Slot 15, XO Elites. Slot 16, Nothing Esports. Slot 17, VIP Esports. Oh, Pappy Sour, how you, Freddy and Legend? I know you boys. I know who you are. Slot 18 are the 4 Sexy Frogs. Mwah! You know I gotta do it. You know I gotta do it. I'm still missing my Sexy Frog soy sauce. Happy Saturday night, everyone. Hello, Fate. Hope you guys are ready for this. And I got to shout out XO Esports once again. Pappy Sour! I was just looking at you. I am such a big fan. I'm such a big fan of Pappy Sour in my chat. So I got to give a big shout out to XO Esports for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway once again. So all you have to do, take a screenshot of your like and subscribe, get it over to the XO Discord server, and put it in the giveaway channel. Giveaway Green, I believe, is the name of that. Oops, that's wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. and your name will go onto the list or onto the wheel of names, and then we'll be doing that right after tonight's final match. So, hello, Ghosty. I want to give a special shout out to Nothing Esports Mickey. There he is. It is his birthday, everyone, so gotta give him a little bit of screen time love. There he is. We'll be jumping with him. Happy birthday. I wish I could sing something, guys. Oh, these stupid copyrights. Alright, so for tonight's first match, we're coming in just north of the shooting range, going down between Rozhok, Watertown, Pachinki, Potato Hill, going across right between the docks and the old lighthouse, and right on through Military Base Island. So there is your... Oh, we got Shooter in the house for Nothing Esports. Yes, we are jumping with Nothing Mickey. It's his birthday. Alright, so you can see that Third Eye is headed over to Severny, but they do have Mazexis not too far away. Looks like Mazexis jump later, so they might be going over to try to get to Stauber, my guess. Alright, so what else is happening? It looks like Entity and the Emperors are jumping over towards Mount Everest together, the Gaka area. VIP with Pappy Sour. Pappy Sour in the chat. Oh, I'm such a big fan. Don't forget the VIP did go to Brazil last year for us. Ooh. Alright, so let's see. We have Exo Elites headed over towards the Milta area. It looks like we're going to have some chaos down in Sosnovka military base once again. Let's go down with Team Control Star on the main screen. There we go. And remember, guys, I'm still having a little bit of issues with my PC. Have a few more parts to buy just yet. But if I go dark, just come on back because I'll restart it after a blue screen. Alright, so we do have Dreamers Esports right over here with them in control, Team Control Stars Vision. Is this you, Mr. Control, Mr. Texas? What else is going on? Look at X-Force is all right down here with the Digital Age. What is Alim doing? I gotta find out. Yeah, he is in here. I was afraid that maybe he wasn't a part of us. And it looks like Digital Age is on a 2-2 split. Look at this crazy split. They've got 2 to the north of the island and 2 down by docks. And Alim is right over here with them. So I thought, oh, he does see them. He knows they are there. So we may have a fight there. And now let's see what else is going on with the rest of it. We have Mazexis headed up to Stauber. We have Nothing over in Yasnaya, not too far away from the Fireflies. So we might have a fight there. Our very first zone is all the way to the north off of Military Base completely. And we do have all these teams right down here on the Military Base Island. We have at least four teams down here. Digital Age, X-Force, Dreamers, and Team Control Star. So, feel like Patty is about ready to get into some problems over here. Oh, he turned around fast. Blaze, do you agree, Ghosty? Give Wolves the money already. Blaze in my chat saying just give the money to them. Let's just get it over with. We still have several games to go for the Wolves to make sure they deserve it. Let's head on up over here. Let me check in on the birthday boy. And if you are out there, Mickey, I would love to sing something, even though nobody wants to hear me sing. So you got to keep that in mind as well. But happy birthday, Mickey. Happy birthday. I hope it's a great one. All right, so guys, let's see. I feel like Patty is still over here. Let's see. Oh, he's just getting a new vehicle. He came up and around on that motorcycle, and I'm not sure he's got a whole lot of loot going on over here. He's too busy driving. Alright, Alright, I feel like X-Force and Team Control Star might be our first fight, but we do have Nothing Esports pretty close to the Fireflies over in Yasnaya Poliana as well. Fireflies over on the west, and Nothing Esports going all the way from the north all the way to that far east. The birthday boy himself over in the station. So I almost said stadium. We're not quite there yet. And it looks like Little Fox might be keeping an eye on Freddy over here. What you doing, Little Fox? Nope, he's just looting the hospital. Alright, Freddy, make sure you keep your back clear. Pappy Sour, tell Freddy to keep his eyes on his back. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. We do have the villains really close to the 4 sexy frogs. 4 sexy frogs. Oh, here we go. Alright, so Team Control Star did come down towards the docks, and we do have Fate pulling right up and in. Oh no, Fate! Who's over here with you? Oh, and it's Alim, so now it's just 24K. 24K driving around the outside of Team Control Star. Ooh, and he's in a bad split. He's in a bad situation. He's out in the middle of everything. So let's see. The Team Control Star was on a 2-2 split. 2 at the docks, 2 at the barns. And it does look like they're coming right on after him. Oh, he gets one. Oh, and I think that was Texas. I think Texas was able to get that elimination. So there we go. Alright, so Team Control Star up to 3 eliminations. Yes, basically. Alright, so Freddy again in the middle of Entity, and we've got Emperors coming up over towards the other side as well. We still have Team Control Star. They're now in the blue. We have the Dreamers over on that eastern bridge over towards Novo. And we still have Nothing Esports right over here with Fireflies. But let me check in on what these guys are doing over here. Who is clashing with Nothing? It is the Fireflies. Fireflies, Team 13. Ooh, the villains. Here we go, right on down here. All this chaos. We've got the 4 sexy frogs over here with the villains, and Wrecked is getting pulled up on. Let's check in on, let's check in on Wrecked. If we can get this to switch over. There we go. Wasn't sure we'd switch over in time for this. We did lose ZZZs, and now Wrecked. Oh, Wrecked is on fire. So we'll stay here for just a minute. Let's check in on. Oh, Wrecked. 4 sexy frogs minus the soy sauce, and now the villains are down to Smokey and Charlie. So let's see if they can get on out of there. They are getting. Ooh, they were getting shot at. He's trying to get on out of there, and they are still spraying him down. But look at this driving. He's doing a really good job. And now we do have. Oh, I thought they were getting chased. And now we do have this long distance fight. All 4 of these teams are about to get into it because we do have Freddy over here. Let me check in on Freddy and Pappy Sour. What is happening right on over here? They can hear everything that's going on. And Entity Psycho out here doing his thing. He did get an elimination over onto the Real Gunners Esports. Real Gunners Esports taking over the Ruins area, and now we are down to just Wolf and Neverside, and it looks like they're gonna go ahead and... Oh, Psycho! I just got off of you. Alright, so let's see. You're sweet. You can sing, your voice is sweet. Nobody wants to hear me sing. Nobody wants to hear me sing. Alright, so now we're down to just, I'm over here clicking on the wrong thing. We're over here with Wolfie now. He is the last one still standing. He does have Entity Gaming coming in, and I did want to check to see what Freddy is doing because he is right up here next to Entity Nexus OP. It does look like Nexus OP was keeping an eye on all that, and the Digital Age is coming in, so we have 5 teams coming on over here. Let me check in on Little Fox. Ooh, Little Fox. He knows that there are people right there at the clubhouse. The golf course clubhouse. Alright, so they're just gonna go ahead and wrap around. I already see Assault OP headed over towards the school compounds. I believe is where they like to head on over. We still have nothing over here. Fireflies have moved on out. We have Mazexis coming down from Stauber. May end up right in the middle of Third Eye, as Third Eye are coming on down. So let's see what's gonna happen as they come on down over here. I'll go ahead and put this iPad up so you guys can keep an eye on your teams for a minute, because right now, let me get right when I started to click off of him, he ran right on into him. So let's see. It looks like Kaiser's just gonna go ahead and I feel like Kaiser's the one to stop and go ahead and try to get a better. Ooh, they got an angle on him. Who was that? That was Mazex's leader K. So he didn't miss any of those shots. Alright, so we still have Entity down here. We've got Digital Age at the clubhouse. We still have Wolf over here. Wolf has been able to hold out from Entity searching for him, but you know, nobody really likes to push those ruins. There are so many little places. Alright, let's get on back over to Nothing, see what's going on with them as they are. There we go. They are over here by Walmart. Thank you, Nip, son of a gun. Ooh, Rad Sad. Get ready to see me in scrims tomorrow. Oh, Rad Sad. Nice. Hello, mate. Love your stream. Would like a big fan. Thank you. Thank you very much, Nipsum. What a name. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. We still have Team Control Star coming up the West Bridge. We've got the Dreamers coming up in that East Bridge. And I feel like Fireflies and Third Eye are about ready to get into a fight right on over here at the volcano and the school recall center. So it looks like Third Eye is just going to go ahead and keep on rotating. Totally missing that. The villains, though. The villains, they may have some issues over here. What is going on is here comes Third Eye coming across the thicket. The thicket. Fun word to say. Alright, let me scroll on in. Now's a good time to put the iPad back up while I snoop around and find us our next fight. It does look like the Mazexis are going across the bridge into Rozhok, but we already have Nepal on top in Rozhok, so there might be some chaos over here. I feel like the Mazexis are kind of coming along that recall center right over to the west of Rozhok, but let me check on them while you guys continue to check on your own thing. Yeah, they're just gonna take over the recall center. I feel like the 4 Sexy Frogs and the Dreamers may be getting kind of close, so there might be something. It does look like we're gonna have a fight over here. V2 right in front of Lux. You're sweet too. Blaze is sweet. Since when is Blaze sweet? Alright, it looks like Dreamers is just gonna take over the blue barns over here, but they still have the 4 Sexy Frogs over at the West Farm, and they know that they're over there, and this is Patty, so we know Patty can shoot. We know that. Ooh, let's check in on what is happening right over here with VIP up on A Hill. VIP is right over here with Team Control Star. Team Control Star right on over here. Let me check in on Pepe Sour. He's so sour. I see you, Pepe Sour. Let me check in again. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Still trying to get those angles. Legend coming up and over the top over here. No, that is still Brady. Brady's still right on over here. He drove over to the other side. Let me check in on Team Control Star. Mr. Control himself. Oh, Mickey! No, Mickey just got knocked. Let's see if we can find out where Mickey got knocked over here. Can we get Mickey picked back up? Yes, Mickey's going to get picked back up, guys. So The birthday boy's still doing just fine. Alright, what else is going on? I think we could slide, we can move that in just a little more. Ooh, Control. Control did get a little chewed up. You could see his level 3 helmet was able to help him with that one, because I feel like they had some views onto him. And now Dreamers Esports in a fight over here with the Emperors, and there goes one from Dreamers Esports. They did get found. We are still crushing them all in, and it looks like Entity came right over onto the Mizexis, but Entity now in Watertown. Look at this, they are right on top of each other. Mizexis came over to Watertown as well, and we still have, ooh, look at these shots from Trios. Alright, we still have Nothing Esports all the way over onto this east side. They need to come on in. We've got the Villains traveling all the way north. It does look like we have, and Mickey might even be headed up towards the Villains. Might be trying to chase them, gatekeep them from coming into zone. Ooh, Psycho! Ooh, Mizexis found Psycho, and they're still coming up and in. Who is that came in first? Was stay here with Trigger. Oh, there goes another one from Entity. I think their crates are dead. I think they're dead. I think you got them. Alright, so guys, let's see what's going on with Dreamers over here. Ooh, Dreamers. Dreamers cannot catch a break. They came right up into Pachinki. Not saying that they wanted a break, but they came. Oh, Patty. It's Patty Frady. It's Patty up on that rooftop. Let me see what Patty is doing up at the top. Oh, he's got that angle. And then we also have, you can see that Vitu is all the way over at the mayor's house in that northeast point of Pachinki. Now, I don't know if VIP knows that Patty is up top, but they will as soon as one of them pokes their noses up. So we'll stay here for just a minute. I still think that Nothing Esports is over here trying to get those angles up onto the Villains. The Villains right on the shoreline. The Villains cannot stay trolls for long, but we do have Nothing searching for them. So Nothing, look at this. The Villains are not going to like trying to get into this zone. So let's see what the... move up. Alright, so let's go back to the map and see what's going to happen next. I think you've got everything on here. Let me go ahead and pop this iPad up here for just a second so you guys can see where your teams are. Patty is still up on top of this church, and oh, Pappy Sour. Pappy Sour's all the way over at the slaughterhouse, and Patty may see him, and oh, he still has Frady right below him, but Frady should be able to hear. Oh, Third Eye and Control, and they fell on top with the Villains. The Villains went into Rozhok. Control is in a fight with Third Eye. Let's see what's going on over here with, oh, look at this. We've got all these teams over here. See what's happening with Team Control. Star now right on top of Third Eye, on top of, and the birthday boy is also over here, guys. Here he comes right up and in onto Kunjan. Kunjan, are you the sole survivor? Kunjan is the sole survivor of that chaos up at the top, and now he's coming right up and in to Pachinki, and Patty is still up there on that rooftop, and Kunjan is trying to get away now from the Emperors, and we're coming out onto the golf course. Look at this, and we've already got, oh, we got the Fireflies in another fight. What is going on with XO Elites right on over here? XO Elites trying to get those shots across onto the Fireflies right out on that golf course. Let's go back over here to the 4 Sexy Frogs. It looks like it's mostly driving around. Bisker! Oh, what a shot by Bisker. But we do have Joy Boy, and they are coming right up and in. Oh, Bisker. And there goes Team Control Star. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and slide on in just a little bit more and see what else is happening. And let's go on over here. See, Frady and Legend. We lost both Frady and Legend. Frady, what happened? Oh, I see that Nothing Esports came into Pachinki. Is Nothing Esports, are they the ones that got you, or did Patty get you? Patty got one elimination. Hiuya still coming up onto Nothing over here. And Nothing. Oh, Pappy Sour with that S12 takes down one of them from Nothing Esports. Nothing Esports still has two of them. There goes Sandu. And now it's just Benny Walla right on over here, right beneath Hiuya. Oh, now it's just Pappy Sour up at the top. Let's see, can Pappy Sour get over to Hiuya? Pappy Sour trying to get those shots over onto him as Nothing Esports are headed off. And there is the birthday boy. He is still in this, and I think Pappy Sour may be able to get him picked back up, but maybe not, because we are getting later stages. Alright, let's get on back to what is happening over here. So let's see, we got the Mazaxis up right out of Watertown, but they do have a team right in front of them. It is the Fireflies right in front of them, and Fireflies are down to just Matrix and Logic right out on the middle of the golf course in one of the dips. And now here comes the Digital Age. The Digital Age all coming right on in, right? With all four vehicles coming right on through, and now it's just down to Logic. Logic is the last one still standing as everybody is trying to get over to the golf course. We still have the Real Gunners Esports. We're down to 8 teams, 7 teams now. Look at this. We got the Emperors taking the shots out the windows and able to find some of these knocked players, knocking some of the other ones. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We still have, it looks like Wolf from the Real Gunners Esports are coming right up and in. Let's get on over to the Exo Elites. It looks like the Exo Elites are in a fight right on over here. Let me go check in on Toast. Toast does have Nepal on top, all right on the other side of this ridge. Woo! What a nade by Toast right on over onto Krishna, but now they're trying to get ooh, right in front of him. And Toast, I'm not sure if that was all 4 of them from Nepal on top from you, but Toast up to 4 eliminations, and I didn't see anybody else over on these. Oh, and I think they're going to be able to get Quackity Big back up, what a name. And the birthday boy over in the barn, he is the last one still standing for Nothing Esports. What you gonna do, Mr. Birthday Boy, because you are right on the edge of zone. You've got all the Emperors right next to you, and all of them from XO Elites right in front of you. So now, let's see, we are down to the top 7 teams, and it does look like Triggers is getting pulled up on by all of them from the Digital Age. Oh, Darwin on that from the Digital Age. Let's see if we could see what's going on. We got the Emperors taking over this whole south side, but none of the Emperors are in zone as they are coming right up and in. We're down to the top 5. We still have Nothing Mickey in this. We still have the trio from XO Elites, and all 3 of them from the Digital Age as well. So let's see, maybe we'll go over to this side. Let me see if I can get a better angle onto Nepal on top. Bio B, he's the last one still standing. He does have to come into zone as well, and we're still a little too high for me to be able to get all the players in here. So Mickey trying to crawl his way in, using the smokes the best he can, and Nepal on top. I don't know what you're going to do, because it does look like they are trying to come your way, and it does look like XO Elites are working their way over towards him. So now, oh, he sees him. He's going to take those shots over onto him, and he goes out to zone. Play zoned. Alright, so now we got a bunch of chaos right on over here. We've got XO Elites Piranha coming right up in the end, and we still have Toast in the smoke. So Toast in the smoke over here. And now they're all right here on this hilltop. We got the Digital Age uphill, and then we've got Toast on the backside, the Emperors down to just Assault OP. So Assault OP, the only one still standing at the moment for the Emperors. You can see that the Digital A, oh, those nades. The nades by Toast. Toast got those. Toast is now up to 6 eliminations, and here comes Toast versus the Digital Age, and they are all just coming right up in the end. And Toast pops out with that S12, still trying to does get the Wizard, and there it goes. Whew. Let me get this iPad off of here so you guys can see these scores. Come on, get off of there. There we go. Coming in first, the Digital Age with 5 eliminations. XO Elites coming in second with 10 eliminations. Toast with 6 of those. The Emperors coming in third with 7 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. And 16. Going all out. XO Elite Toast. 6 eliminations. 902 damage. And with that, we will be jumping with Toast when we come right back for match 2. Don't forget to get your screenshots of your like and subscribe over to the Discord server so that you can get your name on the wheel of names. And I'll be right back. Did see that Nani was not too far away. Yeah, they're across the street actually, and I think Cake was with them. Yep. So 6x9 is trying now to get away from Poison or Entity, and that was Psycho that was able to get that. So we'll stay here for just a second more, but it looks like, oh, where did AP go? He's still back there. Oh, AP is moving out along that western edge, maybe trying to get a different off angle. So that's what's happening right on over here. We are at a standoff in Picado. I'll go ahead and pop between the standoff and the zone. Oh, the push. Look at this. We got Psycho and Entity pushing right up into the bricks. And so now, do they know that there are 2 in here? So it does look like, oh, Psycho did get a little bit of damage onto him. Oh, no! Oh, Cake, alright. I totally did not see what I thought I saw. Surprise, surprise! I thought they got a 2-piece on that push up the stairs, just holding those stairs. Stairs and I are not friends, guys. I have PTSD going into stairs. I'm sure there's plenty of you that understand my anxiety when it comes to stairs. Uh-oh. Nani now getting pushed up on by King. Does King know where Nani is? Now, ooh, 6x9 does get the knock over onto Psycho. Big knock over here. 6x9 is right behind this broken wall. Look at this. Just lobbing all those mollies right across. But it does look like Hunter is coming around on that off angle to try to get some angles onto 6x9. So let's see. Ooh, still the nades going off right where he just was, and they're still coming up and over. Oh, I thought he was going to get that knock over on the ace. Where did the other one go? So Tupac went over to the motel now. He got out of that gas station, and I don't see where, oh, Naomi went all the way back. So we're still at a big standoff down in Picado, and we do have our team starting to go around. Starting to get, oh, ace, 6x9, we're right out in that road, but 6x9 now is the sole survivor for Just Rushers, and he does have all of them from Entity pushing right up, okay, with the shotgun. So Psycho ended up with 3 of those eliminations, and they are still in zone, but the rest of the teams are now trying to get into zone. Let me go ahead and put that map up there so you can see that we are stretching all the way from that western wall with the digital age to the eastern wall for the Real Gunners Esports. We do have almost there coming into Monte Nuevo on top of the Wolves. Almost there, are getting into position around the Wolves. So the Wolves are all right out just to the east of them. So I'm not sure if the Wolves saw him, but I feel like Coops is driving right over towards him. Oh, Coops saw him, guys. Here comes the next snack for the Wolves. Now, can almost there hold off the push? That's the question. The Wolves are down to a trio. Coops was watching them, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and rotate to zone instead. We still have, it looks like Dark Esports is getting ready to rotate out of Picado, but we do have Third Eye coming right up really close to that. Real Gunners Esports going all the way up to Camp Militar. Look at this, going all the way up that north side. We do have Digital Age still coming up, wrapping around almost headed to the Oasis at this point. Almost there, headed. Oh, Coops is still, I feel like Coops is still watching for almost there. I think got a little too close to the Wolves and got spotted. And Coops, you know Coops, he's hungry. He be hungry. Alright, so that's about all the excitement at this moment. I'll put this up while Coops hunts along trying to find where almost there almost was. Uh-oh, Coops. Oh, Coops. Oh, Coops. He flipped his buggy, but he does have almost there right down below him. Oh, they were just over just to his right. Just right over there. Look at this. Almost there is right below him. So Coops doesn't know where they are just yet, but Coops does not have his buggy anymore, so I'm sure they're gonna have to figure out how to get over to him. So let's see. It looks like maybe Dark Esports is still. Ooh, who's coming around? AP is driving around, but we do have all of Poison right on down below, and so I think Poison is going to go ahead and head on out. Oh, they're getting shot at. Somebody's getting those shots off. AP is coming out. Calicar is coming out, but Poison is leaving. Honk, honk. Alright, let me put this up so you guys can get a good solid view. Oh, look at this. They found Ornery in when they took off. Let me put the iPad up. So Calicar from Dark Esports did find Poison Ornery as they left. So let me, while I'm doing, oh, I'm sorry guys. Let me go ahead and do that right there. And let's go ahead and head back over to the live stream. And now I want to see, can they get Ornery into the car? No, Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, XO Elites with 16 total points. Second, Digital Age with that winner chicken dinner and 15 total points. And the Emperors at 12. Now, they've already given the 1 minute warning, so that gives me time to click on over. Ta-da! I remembered, guys, all on my very own. You guys didn't have to not tell me that it was up there. You guys are terrible about helping me with that. Alright, let's get that up there so that you guys can see that we haven't started yet, but there are your scores. Like and subscribe, please. Yes, yellow. And also, when you like and subscribe, take that screenshot and put it over in the XO Esports Discord servers so you can win some free UC. This is the XO Esports $1,300 Conquest League playoffs. The last final matches for A and C in the playoffs. In the top 16 overall. Oh, I stopped it earlier and now they're giving 2 minutes. So now we get 2 minutes to chat, guys. So these are the last 3 matches. 3 matches left for Group A and C, top 16 overall performing teams. So we'll have to see who ends up in the finals next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We got some super sweaty matches coming up. Not that they haven't been super sweaty since the very start. Crucial, where do you find these mega teams, these monsters? Everybody's a monster. It does look like everybody's in their seat except we're missing one from the 4 sexy frogs. Frog. I don't know why I say things like that sometimes. It's like ghosty. I can't say ghosty anymore. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Happy Saturday night. Had some family fun yesterday. I ate so much. I think I'm still full. I think I really am. I barely eaten anything today, and I'm still full. Starting, she said we're starting, and we got all these people popping into seat 1. So, well, can you get down there? Hurry up, Lux. Move your Lux butt. Move that frog butt of yours. Oh, I thought we just lost one from Dreamers. Wasn't Dreamers a full 4-man team just a second ago? I believe they were. Maybe not, but they are no longer a full 4-man team. But we haven't started yet either. Winter is just trying to keep me on my toes. That's what it is. Alright, there it is. She just hit that start button. Alright, this time we're going to be jumping with XO Elite Toast Lil. 6 eliminations, 902 damage. So let's get into our Miramar match 2 of tonight, and see what kind of chaos this match will bring. Let me find XO Elites. I think they're down in, here they are. Where? There's Toast. Where did you go? I can't give you screen time, love, if you don't get your butt into the seat. There is your last match, Top Fragger. We saw that crazy nade over on the golf course. And our Miramar flight path tonight is coming down from the Oasis all the way at the north central area of the map, coming down just to the west of Power Grid, over the top of Chumasera minus Debaye, and dumping off onto Prison Island just to the east of minus Del Sur. So any AFKs are going to be some free points, and as I keep telling you, each and every point really matters in this, because only the top 16 overall teams will be going on. It doesn't matter which group you're in. Looks like we've got VIP headed over with the villains. Oh, the villains turned away, so VIP is going to have all of Toromunda to themselves. Thank you, Qvelo. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. And then let's see what else is going on. I don't know why the alerts are going off all of a sudden. Alright, so the villains are right down here with Team Control Star. So let me poke in over here and see what's happening. Maybe have to go ahead and pop this up and pay attention to what's happening over here with Team Control Star versus the villains. All the way up to this very small compound to the northwest of water treatment. That's where we are right now, and everybody else is still coming in. We have the XO Elites that we were following jumping with the digital age down in Via Del Mar. Ooh, Star has quite the angle on that. Look at that cheeky beak. Alright, what else is going on? In a minute, I will put this map back up so you guys can check in on your teams. And we are over on that western edge. So let's see. Looks like wrecked. Ooh, what a molly coming up and over right at us. And it does look like Bisker he's down to about 5 HP. Oh, Star got knocked. So Bisker, you're going to have to do something. Even though he doesn't have a vest and he is down to about 10 HP. So let's see if he can get on over there. It looks like the rest of his team might have come up. Yes, the rest of his team are over here. Let's see what Control is doing because I feel like this is Mr. Control himself. It looks like they're trying to figure out just how they want to get on in there. Wrecked was picked back up. Oh, right when I saw Wrecked over here. That looks like Moon coming up and around. Oh no, so now we're down to just Control. Control is the last one, and Control was able to get that elimination. He's still trying to get on out of there. Control does not have a helmet, has a level 1 vest, and he's still trying to get up and around. See if he can get Bisker picked back up, but they are all trying to make sure that that does not happen. And ooh, so they Control was able to get Z's down. And look at this, we did lose Wrecked, and we got Smokey and Z's knocked, but Charlie was down to about 30 HP. Alright, so now let's see where else we want to go. Let me put this iPad up so you guys can really get an idea of where your teams are. And I'm going to go down to XO Elite. Oh, Third Eye is in a fight somewhere. So it does look like Toast, the last match top fragger, does have the digital age right across the street. But where is Third Eye? Third Eye, oh, what is happening with the Free Fire? The Fireflies Free Fire. I have no idea where that came from. My mouth just does its own thing. You guys already know that. We got X-Force. Fate had his nose right in there as well. Driving right through. Oh, we lost Valak. No. So we do have Third Eye over with the Mazaxis. And then Kunjan is over here right on top of the Fireflies. So we've got all sorts of chaos over here. We did get X-Force right on down into Partona, but Fade is out here driving around, and he does have Kunjan not too far away from him as well. So Kunjan looks like he is driving straight towards Fate. I don't know if you guys can see that down on that iPad. Let's see. Right down towards the Partona Bridge, you can see Kunjan is headed straight for Fate. So we might have a fight there. The rest of Third Eye seems like they're starting to come down and around. It does look like Kunjan just missed Fate, and they're headed back. So Mazaxi's still all taking over all the Leones, which now Leones, none of Leones is in zone except that just a very, very northwest part of Leones and the North Leones farm up by, let's see. So let's see, it does look like we've got 6 teams in zone, and all the rest of the teams, the 15 teams, 8 of them are outside of zone and are gonna have to figure out how they're getting on into zone. So let's go back over to Toast really quick and see what else is happening over here. It's really quiet for a moment, so let me go ahead and put the iPad up. There you go. And that way you guys can check in on your teams. They're all on those rotations right now. Let me slide that back over a little bit and slide it up a little bit. I think you guys have a little better view now of where everyone is. Let me know in the chat who you're watching tonight. Ooh, sticky bomb. I hear sticky bombs. Alright, so let's see. Entity in San Martin, pretty center zone. We have Nothing Esports taking over all of El Pozo. So, ooh, we got a knock on to Real Gamers Esports. Ooh, they're all the way down here. So, they're trying to come across that Prison Island Bridge. Vortex trying to drive up onto the bridge with... That is Neverside over there. So Neverside over here does find Exo Elite Tiger and Quackity, I believe he might have gotten 2 knocks over onto Exo Elites. Let's get over to... Nova is right down below. Where is Toast? I don't think Quackity's going to make it, but they may be able to get over towards where Tiger is. Let me see. Vortex on his bicycle. Still headed right up and over, and Toast is right on down. And oh, he's continuing on. I guess he's looking for the vehicles. It's kind of different. And there goes Tiger. So let's see what else is going on. Let's check in on Toast. See what Toast is doing. Toast watching Vortex drive by on the bicycle. It's always funny to watch a bicycle going along. And now Toast and Nova are down to a duo with Real Gamers Esports up on the bridge, and they've got the Digital Age all the way to that eastern end of, eastern end of Miramar. Sorry. X-Force Fate just got into a fight. Let's see what's happening over here with X-Force. Oh, 24. They did end up running into Third Eye. They missed Third Eye, but ran into him anyway. Nomi. Oh, Nomi's down to about 5 HP. Oh, down. So now Third Eye is down to Kaiser. Kaiser is all the way across. And they may come up onto Fate and the boys over there. 24K was knocked. Oh, Toast. You got to be careful. Neverside, do you know that Toast is right down there? Neverside's just keeping an eye all the way over everything in zone, or everything in Viadamar, even though they're not in zone. Looks like Kaiser's going to go ahead and leave X-Force. The Fireflies may end up really close to X-Force. It's kind of crazy. Crazy. Let's go back over here and keep an eye on Toast for a minute. Looks like Toast. Oh, Neverside, I think, saw Toast. So I think Nova is still over here as well. Where's Nova? Oh, Nova's on the backside. So if Neverside hears Nova's little feet down below, oh, he just saw Toast. Look at that. Toast is right there in front of him. But he had that railing in the way. The only thing that saved Toast from getting knocked in that spot. So now let's see. Looks like the Emperor's coming out of Impala. We still have this chaos down in Viadamar, but the Digital Age did move out, and Kaiser's still trying to get in between all these teams, and they're gonna go right around the Firefly. You could see how close he is to the Fireflies, but he's trying to get over to zone. Not exactly having fun with the Miramar landscape and driving a sports car. You know how that feels. You guys all know that feeling. And we do have a donut zone that is getting ready to close, and Toast, oh, Neverside is focused right in on you, and it looks like Vortex might have found a vehicle, because Vortex came back. Ooh, I think Toast saw Vortex. And Coffin is down to about 5 HP, and I'm not sure where Coffin is. So Vortex, oh, he still has his bicycle. Where is Coffin, though? Coffin also on a bicycle. These guys, oh, don't you hate being in Miramar without a vehicle, guys? Don't you hate it? All right, so Neverside does find Toast, and so now all he's got is Nova right underneath him, and I don't think he's heard Nova's footsteps just yet. But let's see, he does have that vehicle, so maybe that's why he's sticking around. And now the 4 sexy frogs are in a fight right over here with the Mazexis. Let's get on over here. And Leader, once again, Leader is able to get an elimination. Now let's see what Joy Boy all the way over here. Lux has been knocked, and now Yuta has all 4 of them from the Mazexis right here with them, and Lux came right up, and oh, Lux got picked back up, and now Yuta's trying to get those shots over on them as Joy Boy trying to get the shots as they drive right up and around. Look at this. Leader. Oh, Joy Boy with the headshots because there was that fence right in the middle. And so now here comes the rest of his team and the Mazexis. And look at this, Lux and Yuta coming right up and over. Oh, and with that pump shot, he's still trying to get those shots over onto Chosen. Chosen trying to keep him off. And the Mazexis. Oh, Chosen came out and around. So now, and Chosen finds Yuta and Lux. And so now it's just up to Joy Boy. Joy Boy is the last one still standing for the 4 sexy frogs. And Joy Boy just got that Ruzz off. And now let's see. Gonna throw that nade up and over onto the Mazexis. Does not knock him. But now here comes Team 14 up on that ridge line. You can see Nepal on top right there behind the Mazexis. I feel a third part. Oh, Joy Boy with that nade. The nade got him. Alright, let's see. Joy Boy still trying to hold off. And Triggers is coming around on that back angle. But look at the Nepal on top. Tags coming up on the cliff side. So Joy Boy knows that Triggers is over there. Triggers right on that other side. Let's see what Triggers is doing. Triggers, what are you doing? Oh, Triggers is all the way back here. I thought Triggers was on the other side of that broken wall, but now he's coming up and around, trying to get over towards Chosen. You could still see Nepal on top. And now let's see what you can see that Nepal on top are all getting closer for this third party, and it is still a 1v2 against Chosen right there in front of Triggers came out to try to save him from that thirst, and they are still trying to get the shots, and they still have Nepal on top right behind him. Joy Boy still coming out and around with that S12. And I don't know if they're going to be able to get Triggers picked back up because Nepal on top are still right on top of them. And I think, we still have Axo Elites in this. He is still coming up and through from the Via Del Mar area. So now let's see, is it? Yes, it is a 3v1v1 now. We still have Triggers, we still have Joy Boy, and now Nepal on top all coming right up and in. So let me go ahead and put this iPad up for a second so you guys can see where your teams are. They're all rotating up towards that San Martin area. So let me see. We still have Axo Elites just now coming out of Via Del Mar. Ooh, and now the Dreamers. The Dreamers are coming up right behind Nepal on top. Nepal on top just had one of their teammates knocked from back here, and that was Krishna. Mangrishna right here with Bola Alexa Texia. You guys know I have a hard time with this. Bola Axa Texa. Bola Laxa Taxa. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. Alright, so he's coming up and in. But we do have the rest of Nepal on top coming up and around. Let's see what's going on with Shishir all the way back on this back angle. And we still have the Dreamers all right down in there. Let's go back over to Joy Boy, see what's going on with Joy Boy and Triggers. And it does look like it's just the duo, but Joy Boy is not. He is focused on where Triggers is. He knows that Triggers is still right on over there, and Triggers just happy to be sitting here doing his thing because they are both in zone. They don't have to go anywhere just yet, and we still have the fight. Ooh, did we just get? Wait, I hear footsteps. Joy Boy is coming up towards Triggers. Look at this. Triggers is ready for it. What is Joy Boy doing on the backside? Let me see. Oh, but he doesn't have any nades. Look at this. Oh, he's coming out and around. He just saw Triggers. So now these two are still going to go for it. And Joy Boy getting a better position. And Triggers, ooh, did you see each other? Because he, what are you throwing? A smoke? Is that a smoke or a stun? I didn't quite see what that was. It is a smoke. Triggers is like, that's okay. Throw those smokes. Alright, so let's see. Oh, we're still having that fight over on the other side too. I hate to leave fights when they're happening, but I do want to make sure that you guys get to see as much of the action as possible. And there is Volitex Alexa Dexia. I hate that name. No! Patty found him, and so now we are just down to Bandai, and he's throwing those nades up and over, but here comes X-Force! It is X-Force coming up and over 24K, trying to get right up and in. Look at the jump shots right up and over for Nepal on top. Alim up to 2, Fate up to 2. What a jump shot over here. Let me go back over to Trigger, see what's going on. Did you get Joy Boy? Is Joy Boy? I no longer see Joy Boy, but we did hear those shots from X-Force. So you know X-Force may be on their way over to peek in on what's happening, but let's get on over. We do have Bola Axataxa. He is back up onto his feet and making it tough for me to say his name. So let's check it out. Patty over here, Patty Hexa. And we still have X-Force over here, and Emperor's now in a fight over here with the real Gunners Esports, and we're down to just a duo over here. So Vortex and Coffin, and it looks like Vortex and Coffin are gonna go ahead and escape because this is the blue. We are headed into stage 5. It is gonna start hurting. Oh, Vortex, oh, Vortex. He is just on this edge of zone, but now he has to go into the rest of it as a solo. So now let's go on over and see what 24K is doing. 24 over here, messing around really hard with the Dreamers Esports. Right up and in, and Alim drove right up and into them. So now here comes Fate coming up and around 24K. Oh, just got into the back of that just in time because he was also getting shot at from Entity Gaming. So come on, click over to Fate. Oh, Fate, I tried to get over to you. So now 24K sandwiched between all these teams. He's trying to fight Dreamers, and then he's got Entity back there. He's got Fireflies back there. He's got all the teams. Look at all the teams with all their scopes shining right on down on top of them. VIP Esports. Oh, what a molly. No, it was Iuya from VIP all the way across, finishing off 24K. And there is the birthday boy. Let's get on over to Nothing Esports. There is the birthday boy sitting right over here, right behind all this chaos, just on the edge of zone, because we are still going over to San Martin. Let me go ahead and put that up there. Maybe you guys can figure out where your teams are. Is that a little too aggressive? I don't think there's anybody on this western or eastern edge, so I'll just go ahead and do that for you guys. Alright, so now let's get on over. Let's see where we want to go next. Our zone is getting... Oh, Vortex. They are all coming your way. Vortex close to center zone. Over by the Hacienda Hills. Look at that. He's like, yeah, I don't really want to be center zone. And we do have the villains. The villains are in Hacienda. Oh, Vortex, what you doing over here? I don't know if Vortex knows what he's doing over there, but let's get back to the Fireflies. In a fight with the VIP Esports. Let me put Pappy Sour on the screen. Hello, Pappy Sour. Such a big fan. And Pappy Sour is trying to gatekeep Nothing Esports from coming into zone. And we do have Entity. It looks like Entity is trying to push up and into the Fireflies. Let's get on over there. Oh, yeah. You guys know I can't click on anything about that. Alright, so Matrix. Oh, Matrix gets taken down by Flash. Entity Flash. So now let's see. Where is Flash? Let me check in on Flash coming right up and in. Still on. Oh, and we just lost Ace. Ace just got knocked. Oh, no. And now Flash got knocked, so now we're down to just Nexus OP, the sole survivor for Entity Gaming. And Hyuya, what are you doing over there? It looks like Hyuya now in a fight for his life with Nothing Gaming. And let's see, the Fireflies right on over here as well. So let me scroll in on. It looks like this whole western edge is just filled with gumballs. Look at all the tags all over that western edge. There are a few in zone and a few all the way to the west, or to the east. And let me see, what you doing, Papa Sour? He's so sour. Freddy, hello Freddy. Freddy's still trying to keep an eye on Nexus OP, and Nexus OP is still trying to work his way. Oh, right when I clicked onto him, who did you find? Oh no, Nothing Esports is also having issues getting into zone. I no longer see Nothing Esports over here. I think they were just taken out. We still have VIP Esports. Oh, Legend. Fireflies finding Legend. Alright, so let's see. Little Fox trying to find his way over in here. Does he know that Vortex is right there in that shack? I'm sure he does, but he's got the Mazaxis over here as well, trying to get on in. And what else? We got Villains still over in that Hacienda area. And now it does look like the Emperors, come on, thank you. The Emperors are right up here on top of this hilltop. Ooh, somebody just found you. Mazaxis, Triggers, where are you from, Mazaxis? Where did you get that angle? Look at this, he's coming right up and in all the way over from this western edge. Eastern edge. I don't know north, south, east, and west today. I know nothing. Alright, so let's see. Looks like he's still trying to come up and in, but he does have a bunch of teams right down below. Oh, Triggers is gonna now try to push up and in. Oh, he does have to go across the road. Look at Rana up at the top. So now Triggers all the way down here. So now let's see what is happening with VIP Esports as they're wrapping around. They do have all these solos plus the Digital Age right behind them. We still have Vortex down there, and we still have all of them from the Digital Age. The Emperors are down here. Assault OP. And now let's see, everybody's just trying to get right on in here. Pappy Sour is in zone. Oh, Legend and Freddy just got taken out. So now let's see if we can see what's going on. Let me get on over here to Vortex. Our zone is getting so small. Digital Age still down in the barns. And look at where everybody is. I think we can kind of come over this way a little bit to get most of the players in here. And there's Vortex. Vortex is getting pulled up on by Assault OP. So now, Pappy Sour, you are the last one still standing. There goes Freddy. Hyuya crawling on over to you. Let me see where Vortex is. Vortex, look at this. Could you sit there and watch Assault OP out your window? He is trying so hard to be so quiet, and Assault OP does not know that he is down there. We still have Dreamers Esports up on top of the road, still trying to get down into these dips, and I still am just so astounded that the patience and the ability to Vortex to keep his head down, because I would not be able to do that. But he is surrounded by the Emperors, one and done, and there are still 5 teams still left in this. So let's see, Vortex still has October 0 right behind him as well. Assault OP trying to get those shots as Dreamers try to push down and in right on top of VIP. Oh, there goes Dreamers Esports. So now we are down to the top 4 teams. And we still have Pappy Sour, Hyuya. Assault OP just got taken out. And oh, they just found Little Fox, just found Vortex. And now the Digital Age seems to be sandwiched between both of these teams. Digital Age has all of the Emperors right on top of them. Oh, and Pappy Sour able to get that knock. Pappy Sour with that grenade. And now it is a 2v3. We have VIP versus the Emperors. Let me see if I can get a better. It won't turn down, guys. I don't know why. I always thought that it was internet issue, but it's just the way it is. So now looks like VIP trying to find their best angles, and we still have it. They know there's 3 other players right on here. Little Fox coming right up in it. Oh, there it goes. Let me get the iPad off of there. Emperors coming in first with 14 total eliminations. That makes 24 total points for this one match for the Emperors. GG's. VIP coming in second with 5 eliminations, and Digital Age coming in third with 4 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, and 16. 13 through 15 and 16. Going all out. Emperor Little Fox. 6 eliminations, 718 damage. So for tonight's third match, we'll be jumping with the Emperor's Little Fox when we come right back. Be right back. Ornery was taken out. I'm sorry, Ornery. Alright, so let's see. What else? We have so many teams that are really close to each other. We have Third Eye coming into San Martin over by Entity, and to the northwest we have the Villains up on top of Cell Tower Hill. So they're up there, almost there, about ready to run into Digital Age and the Real Gunners. All these teams going up to the north. I feel like Digital Age is probably the next team to run into some issues. Hello, Darwin. Look at that. Oh, you guys might wanna slow down just a little bit. You do have the Real Gunners coming right up and in on you. Did you see the Real Gunners right behind them? So the Real Gunners are right on top of them here. So let's see, Darwin stopping, looking at Coffin and Wolf straight across from them. So we are really getting close, and we are headed back down to San Martin, so we can really scroll this in now, and you guys get a really good view of where all your teams are. I'll go ahead and put the iPad back up so you can try to figure out where your teams are and what their rotations are, where they're ending up. And we do have a lot of teams up in that northern area that have to come all the way back down. So let's see. The Wolves, oh, Villain Smokey has all the Wolves coming right up onto him. Look at that, right in front of him. Ooh, it's Baton, he can see you. Oh, Smokey's got the rest of the Wolves coming right up and over onto him. That is Doran right there, Doran and Goops, because we did lose Wancho earlier. And oh, Smokey's got that nade out, and Brendan ready, and Goops just came right on down on top of him. So now let's see, where are the rest of them? And Smokey is no more with us. Smokey will be headed over to Sanhok. So now let's see, who did I just see over on that ridge? Let's see if I can figure out who's closest to him. Sujanoni, I think, was on that off angle. That's who we were with. Yeah, that's who we were with. And Sujan's getting on out of there, but I still see almost there having some issues over here. Woo! Liz, as they all come right up and in, the Real Gunners. He's got 2 of them knocked, and now Neverside and the Digital Age. Oh no, the Digital Age coming right up and over. Zoom up on top of it. And now let's see, Philo. What are you doing, Philo? Philo Zendry from the digital age did get knocked up at the top of that hill. And now let's see what's going on. Ooh, almost there to goat. The goat's trying to get those nades up and over. And we do have 2 of them from the Real Gunners Esports still knocked. We did lose one, and I think that loss for the one came from the digital age up on top. And now here comes Doran. Doran is coming right up and in onto Zandri. So now where is Zandri? I think we've already lost Zandri up at the top, and now Wolf is the sole survivor for the Real Gunners Esports. Now let's see. Where are we up here? Doran came right up and in. Doran did not end up on top of almost there, but there is Zoom right in front of him. Zoom, this Doran from the Wolves. What you gonna do now, Zoom? Zoom is in the sand gilly. Oh, but somebody saw you. Somebody saw you from across the way, and that was a yellow dot. So that means to me that is from one of them, from probably Coops. So let's get on over here. Oh, it looks like the Real Gunners, all of them did get picked back up. And now San Martin is getting really busy. If you look at San Martin, we've got Emperors, Dark Esports, Poison Esports, Third Eye, Entity. They are all right there in San Martin. So I think they're feeling a whole lot of teams feeling an urban finish here. So now Neverside still trying to get those nades over onto Philo, and Coops came up for the third party and gets him in the back. And so now I think how many are left? For almost there. We do have the goat still right down here, right down below. And somebody just got knocked from the Wolves, and I didn't see who that was on the elimination feed, but the goat is over here by himself. So now Zoom is driving along. You can see he's trying to get out of the blue. Oh, and Wolf gets that elimination, and Doran gets the elimination. Let's change that up just a little bit. And Zoom is the last sole survivor for almost there. Go Zoom. Look at the trail of yellow dots right behind you. Go Zoom. Go Zoom. Alright, so let's go ahead and slide on in, because this is all happening way out of the play zone. You can see that the Real Gunners Esports are all the way up into that blue far to the north. The Wolves are still right behind Zoom, but Zoom has somehow or another put some distance, but Zoom now has a nightmare coming into San Martin. San Martin is the center of the zone. We are only in stage 4, and stage 4 circles San Martin completely. And so now here comes, look at this, they're coming up onto these hills right on over here towards the cell tower hill, and hello everyone, welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, Emperor with 36 total points, the Digital Age 24 total points, and XO Elites at 16 total points. Every one of these points matters. Top 16 overall, top 16 overall will be moving on. And now let me switch this, guys. Let me get the... Why am I clicking all the wrong buttons? My goodness. Alright, so match 3 of the XO Esports $1,300 Conquest League in another 2 minutes. Winter, you're killing me. Saying you're going to start and then giving a 2-minute warning. Alright, so This is going into the last two matches for Group A and Group C. I hope you had time to get your screenshot of your like and subscribe over to the EXO Esports Discord server to get your name on the Wheel of Names. Shout out to EXO Esports for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. So let's go. Let's see what is going on with this. It looks like everybody's in there. You can click start winter instead of saying an extra 2 minutes. She's doing it to me every single time, guys. Every single time. But I love her. Don't you go telling her anything different. She is awesome to me. To all of us, actually. She's even giving you the extra 2 minutes, even if it is. Emperors with that winner chicken dinner. That was very, very nice. Very sweaty. Very tough place to play as well. Those hills right between San Martin and the Hacienda with the hill up top. Ooh, right on down in those divots. Tough place to be. You guys are being quiet in my chat again. You guys gotta let me know who you want to check in on. Let me see what's going on. We're still waiting. Still doing just fine. Still everyone in their seat. Look at this. Totally full house. Full house, guys. Look at that. Going into Sanhok. Ooh, the sweaty tropics are getting sweatier. Let me drink some water while you guys check in on your scores. I'll go ahead and take the iPad off just for a second so you guys can really check in on the scores. If you see any of the scores that are wrong, you do have a little bit of time. You've got like 12 hours or so. They don't give you a lot of time. But make sure you open a ticket right away if you think that the scores are wrong. I'm going to drink some water. I'll be right back. See, I'm not clicking the wrong button. I don't know what is happening. There it goes. That was annoying. So this time we are what? Don't tell me it kicked me out. Oh, ooh, I had heart failure. This time we're jumping with Emperor Little Fox, and it's a little too late for me to click on over. But he had 6 eliminations, 718 damage. So let's check in on this flight path. We're coming in from that southeast, over the docks, over Quarry, between Boot Camp, Paradise, just to that western edge of Tapmonk and out the northern part of the map. So there is Little Fox. We'll at least jump with him over here. Let me put that iPad up there, guys. Sorry. Don't know why everything's being so weird tonight, but I'm clicking on stuff and it's not clicking. In not so clicky. It does look like Sam, he is going to have the Dreamers Esports versus Third Eye, but we do have Deep. It looked like Deep was headed over towards the car spawn, but decided to come on back with his teammates. We've got the Mazexis with the 4 Sexy Frogs over in Paradise Resort. So, does look like Little Fox has someone right on top of him as well. So, let's see. Entity headed over to Hatin, landing in Hatin. I'm not sure where to go next. Let's get on over here and give Little Fox... Oops. Little Fox. I meant to click on you, Little Fox, not your victim. So Little Fox, first blood of Sanhok. Alright, so the Dreamers are in a fight right on down here with with Third Eye, and I think we just lost Kunjan. We did lose Kunjan, Patty with that DBS. Now Patty is still coming up and around. Look at this, Patty on the push with no helmet and no vest. Ooh, let's go. All right, what else is happening? We still have this fight over here going on in Paradise Resort as well. We still have the Mizexis. All 4 of them are still standing. And then the 4 sexy frogs. I only see 3 sexy frogs. Or all 4 of them. Yeah, we still have all 4 of them over here. Let me put this map back up. And look at this eastern side. Oh, Patty gets taken down. So now we're down to just Bola Laxataxa. I have such a hard time with this name. From Dreamers. Oh, eyes are right on through that window, and he's trying to get the elimination onto you know me. Do I really though? Do I really know you? All right, the 4 sexy frogs. There goes Snow. Triggers from Mizexi was able to get that knock. So now looks like he's gonna come on down and get that elimination. Look at that, he does come down and get the elimination. Oh, but deep. But they did win CME, but they are coming out as a duo. They are right on the edge of zone though. So what I wanted to show you is all these teams up here in this northern side. We have VIP coming in from the west. We got Emperors coming in from the east. Entity coming up behind VIP. We got all sorts of chaos up here in this area over. Oh, it looks like EXO Elites right over here in a fight. What is going on over here with EXO Elites? It looks like they were in a fight with, I missed it, but maybe Nepal on top, because they do have 3 eliminations. Oh no, so there goes Yuta. I'm sorry, Yuta. And now we're down to Joy Boy and Lux, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and leave on out of there. But Pappy Sour, you are watching all this chaos. And now Nepal on top. Oh, Nepal on top just found Toast. And Toast is way over here, right next to Nepal on top. Oh, Tiger, not the place to park the car. All right, so now let me go ahead and put this up here really quickly while I go ahead and try to figure out where we're going next, because we do have VIP pushing in onto the Mizexis, onto the 4 sexy frogs, onto Emperors also coming up onto the other side. Entity coming up right behind VIP. Looks like Emperors went down to the south, and Entity is coming down and around over. So we are just the 3 teams over here in Paradise. So let's see what else is going on. Oh, there goes Hyuya finding that from across the way. Also finding Chosen. And it looks like Leader is down to about 5 HP. Let me go over to Triggers and see. Click. Let's see what's going on with Triggers over here. And it does look like Leader is still in this. I thought he was knocked as well, but he is just down to about 20 HP. And Pappy Sawa is coming up and around that corner with Frady, Hyuya, and Legend. Legend coming out and around. Triggers jumping up and over. Oh, those mollies trying to him on out. Triggers is on fire, and they do find him. So now we are down to just Leader. Leader is going to be able to get Chosen picked back up, but all 4 of them from VIP are still standing. Pappy Sour getting picked back up onto his feet as here comes Nothing Esports and the Fireflies to the north of all of that as well. Whew. All right. It is Sweaty Sanhok. All right. Let me see. It does look like Hyuya is still out searching. He knows that they are over here by this cliffside, so he's getting the off angle. Hyuya, the IGL. Ooh, did you see them? Did you see them right down below you? I think he did. Hyuya is still coming up and around. And let's see, our zone's getting ready to pop, and we are still going to the south. We still have a bit of Ruins Island on this, but most of it is over here on the main island. And now I feel like let's get on over here, see what's going on. Chosen. Chosen doesn't even have any first aids, and he's got 5 HP, and he's like, don't shoot me in the back, don't shoot me in the back, don't shoot me in the back. You know that run, right? Alright, so now Nothing Esports is coming up and in onto VIP Esports. Papi Sawa Hauya. Did you see him just getting ready to Hauya running over his own teammate? And oh, X-Force is in a fight. Papi Sour just got found by Latha. So now they are coming up and around. Hauya is a menace behind the wheel. And we still have, let's see what is going on. Let me put the birthday boy onto the screen. Hello, Mickey. And oh, I think X-Force just got taken out. Where is X-Force? I think they are finished off. What happened right on down here with Team Control Star? Is that who you were fighting, X-Force? I lost X-Force, the real Gunners Esports, right on the back of this hill. And let's see what is happening. Team Control Star down to, oh, 2 of them knocked. We have Control and Bisker still here, and all 4 of them from Rio Gunners Esports right here in the dip. And then we've got Third Eye right over there as well. So I think we did lose X-Force. I don't see them on here anymore. 24K, what is happening? Tell me, 24K, you're making me cry. All right, Pappy's, ooh, that nade. And who's up there? Is that Latha? Yeah, Latha's right over here trying to come up onto the side of VIP Esports. VIP Esports just on the backside of that ridgeline. Pappy Sour. Oh, Pappy Sour. You're down to 5 HP. Oh, and Latha found you with that molly. And so now there goes Hauya and Frady out and about. So now let's see. Are they coming back? Yes, they are coming back right in front of Latha. They're going to try to gatekeep Latha. Frady is down to about 5 HP over here. And Pappy Sour, no, he's bleeding out. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on, because the Fireflies are also coming up right behind Nothing Esports. So the Fireflies are about ready to get into the third party as well. We have the Exo Elites coming up and around just to the east. Everybody else is finding their spot in zone fairly far apart from each other. Oh, Frady, no, Frady. So now it's down to just Hauya. Hauya, oh, sticky bomb. And now, ooh, you see Latha. So now, I don't know what Hauya is going to be able to do over here. We'll have to see what happens. And, oh, gets taken down and out. The Fireflies went all the way up along that ridgeline to Hatin. Let me put the iPad up here. Look at the Fireflies on this crazy rotation. I don't know why they're coming in. They went all the way back over to Hatin and coming down and through, because the southern side, they're not going to have an easy time getting into the south. Oh, they're coming back. They decided that's probably not the best way to get to zone. Entity still way over on this very edge of the blue, over just to the west of Third Eye. The Villain's coming right on down, may end up intersecting with Entity, so we might have a fight there. And the south side of the docks, that is all clear. Not the greatest to fight in, but it's all clear over there. We still have Exo coming in by Bon, right by Logic from Fireflies. So that might be the next fight. Let me get on over to that area on the main screen so we could see what's happening. And because I think Firefly, oh, Logic came right up and in, but now let's see. No, yeah, we got Lova. Alright, so that to be, why Why is this happening? I keep clicking and everything is just sticky, guys. Sticky, sticky. Alright, so let's go ahead and scroll on in. Does look like the villains are going to be able to gatekeep Entity. I don't know how Entity is going to be able to get into zone. They are coming right into the real gunners and the villains. So it looks like they're going to look at this. They're going to go right up and over the top of the real gunners esports. Real gunners are all right down in here where Team Control just got taken out in the same area. And it looks like Entity Flash getting ready to throw those nades up and over as they go right on down into the depth. Oh no, Flash gets taken down and out. Coffin does get found. Nexus OP gets found. Psycho gets found, and now we're down to just Ace. Entity, Ace. It looks like Vortex. Vortex is the sole survivor. So it's a 1v1. Vortex versus Neverside is still up and running. Neverside coming up and around. And so now it's a 1v2. Neverside and Vortex. Ooh, I think he just found Neverside. And so... Texas! Look at this. Control coming in and finishing that whole chaos off. What a third party there. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. We're down to the top 8 teams. Nothing still at the north. Emperor's taking out a lot of real estate over by the quarry. We have Control. Oh, we are headed down to the cave area. We have the villains in zone, Control in zone, Third Eye in zone, and half the Emperors. The Emperors do have a compound in zone. All the rest of these teams up in this northeast edge are going to have to come down into zone now. So let's see. I don't see EXO Elites coming in very easy unless they try to swim across to the other docks, but it does kind of look like Third Eye is already thinking of that, and we do have Nepal on top coming down and around, so I feel like the next fight may be Nepal on top of XO Elites, and here they come right up and in, right in front of them. Look at this, spraying them right on out. She-Sure, oh, and so now Bio B, and now Quackity, what a name. Quackity coming up and around over onto Nova. Nova, oh, Nova does get knocked, and so now it's just up to Quackity. Quackity coming out with that DBS and down to 1 HP, and here comes Bio B. Quackity! Quackity with the squad wipe onto Nepal on top. Quackity now up to 6 eliminations. Quackity, I'm sorry for making fun of your name. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it at all. And so now what is happening over here with Control? October. Oh, so now let's see this. There goes Control. Who finished you off? Rana. But now Emperor trying to get into this little area, and now here comes Latha from Nothing Esports coming up and around. Assault OP. Oh, Assault OP, are you gonna take those shots over it? Oh, Assault OP. Latha right there. Alright, so let me scroll on in, and just like that we are down to 6 teams. And I think we still have teams outside of zone, maybe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, they are all right here. So let me put the iPad up there so you guys can see what's happening. That's where everyone is. And Latha just got a knock over onto Smokey across the way. All the way across, and let's see what else is happening. We still have Charlie over there. Let's check in on what Charlie is doing from the villains. It looks like Charlie is going to be able to get this res off, but they are getting pulled up on over here by Sandu. Sandu, let's see what you are doing. Oh, look at Latha. Latha just found Little Fox, and Sandu is trying to come up and over towards where the villains are knocked, and we still have Emperors Look at this zone. We are still going down to the south. We are still going all the way down to the Caves Beach. The Caves dock. We do have Exo Elites down at the docks. We've got the villains on screen right over here with... Nope, that was the two that got knocked by Nothing Esports. And now Nothing Esports does have the Emperors. There's two of the Emperors still remaining right here in front of Mickey and Sandu. And let's see. Ooh! Get your head in there. Oh no, he got found by Emperor. So now Mickey, oh, the birthday boy was up to 4 eliminations. Does get taken down and out. So now we are down to just love. Love, not love. It is not love. It is infatuation. You guys are being too quiet in my chat. Let's see, oh, Kaiser! Kaiser came driving right up and in onto Not Love. So now Latha going out to the play zone and Love trying to get those nades down on top of Kaiser. Ooh, that nade took Kaiser down to about 30% health. And so Kaiser on that backside. Kaiser, oop, there goes Kaiser out to that Molly, the follow-up Molly by Love. Love doing some crazy things on stream, guys. All right, so we still have the Mazaxis coming in around the edge of the cave, and we still have the villains, Not Love, and XO Elite still in this. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up so you guys can see where everyone is. The Mazaxis all the way at that north side. But we do have the villains taking over all the cave entrance, basically. Exo Elites down on that beach side, and then Not Love trying to get on in. So now let's get over to the Mazaxis. As Chosen is coming right up and in onto Rat right at the top, trying to get those nades right on down. And it is DBS versus S12, and the S12 with the uphill advantage taking over. And now Leader for the Mazaxis. The Leader is able, oh, the Leader finishing off the villains right here. So now we have four players remaining. We have Not Love, we have Mazaxis, Leader, and the duo Quackity with that 1v4 just moments earlier. But Leader is up to 5 eliminations. Quackity up to 6. Not Love coming around over here onto Nova. Go with Nova. So let's get up to Leader. Let's check in on what Leader is going to do, because he does have both of them from XO Esports right down, or Elites right below him. Thank you, Timmy. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. What a name. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Leader is right here on top of Love. Let's see what's going on between these two. Let me go ahead and put the iPad. Oh, Leader gets Not Love. Not Love is on fire, and he's able to get on out of that. But we do have Nova pushing up and over, and look at this. Oh, he came right up and over. So now let's see. Let's get Quackity right on over here. So it is Quackity versus Mazaxi's Leader K. So now it is a 1v1 for this. Oh. The nade. Denader. Alright, let me get this off of here. There you go. XO Elites coming in first with 10 eliminations. So 20 total points for the Sanhok match. Mazaxis coming in second with 9 eliminations. GG's coming in third. We have Nothing Esports with 10 eliminations. Hot and sweaty Sanhok. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. and 16. Going all out. Mazexi's leader. K, 7 eliminations, 1,137 damage. And with that, we'll be jumping with the Mazexi's when we come right back for tonight's last match. Don't forget to get your screenshots of your like and subscribe over to the EXO Discord server, because we will be doing the Wheel of Names right after tonight's final match. Be right back. There's nobody up here to say no, so it looks like we've got a bird's eye view for the Wolves, but look at the zone. They're all packed in. We still have 11 teams in this lobby. Let me put that iPad up there so you can really see just how crushed they all are into San Martin. Did you know that many teams could fit into San Martin? Ooh, the real runners coming right on past Doran. I never got off. Oh, Doran. They just took out Never's side, but now all of San Martin's eyes up onto the hill. So, Doran, look at this. The Wolves already up to 9 eliminations. And look at the teams down in San Martin. And we are still going to San Martin, but we are also right here on this ridge of the South Tower Hill. So let's see, where should we go? I don't even know where we should go because everybody is so close. And now Dark Esports has to come down off of Radio Tower Hill and get into zone. But they've got the Emperors, they've got Poison, the Villains, they are all right there in front of them. So now let's head on down here and see what's going on, see how they decide to get on down. I feel like they're gonna try to get over towards these yellows, but we do have AP over on the other side on that off angle. And look at AP. I didn't get over to you fast enough, but AP does get it with that wiggle jiggle. Look at that. Shake. Shake it. All right, so now we do have the push coming right up and in. We've got Gallagher and Naomi, and there goes Suja Noni. And we are just on the edge of zone. So now, oh, the Real Gunner Wolf. I think the Real Gunners Esports have just gotten taken out. And so, oh, the Z's, they know you're right up there. Oh, so now let's see what's going on over here as we come up right into the Villains pickup. So now let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit more and see if Dark Esports can get on in. Ooh, Entity with Team Control Star. Team Control Star over here in a fight with Entity. So Bisker, I think Entity King was right below Bisker. I think that's what I read. And no, King just got that Control got the knock, and King finished it off. So we do have Team Control Star trying to get into zone now. And what chaos. Oh, look over here. The Wolves have come right up and into the bricks over here with the Digital Age. And it looks like Diamonds may be the last one still standing, trying to get Darwin picked back up as here comes the Wolves up those stairs. So we'll pay attention to that for just a minute. And Control does have to come on down. Look at this. We are still headed down and into San Martin. Did he just get an elimination? I missed it. I'm looking over here. It looks like Doran's getting the eliminations over here. Doran did get knocked, so now it's just up to Coops. Coops versus Doran. Or Darwin. Coops versus Darwin. There we go. Are they going to push? That's the question. Darwin is right on that backside. Coops is on the other side. They've got a wall in between them. Darwin, Coops is waiting for you to peek your head out and around. And now Coops getting that nade out. He knows which room you're in. And look at this. Here comes the nade right in onto Darwin. But Darwin just gets out of there. He goes down to the next layer down. And Coops is still... Oh, he did not go down to the layer. I am just hello. Alright, let's get back to the main screen. Let's go ahead and put this up and see what's going on, because we still have Team Control Star in this fight over here with Entity. Where is Entity? Psycho. Oh, Psycho gets taken out by... Who took you out, Psycho? It was... Star. Woo! Too many eliminations because these teams are all just getting crushed right in on top of each other. Zoom right on down here by himself in this corner, but he is just on the edge of zone. Look at that. He's right there on the edge of zone. Let's go ahead. Let me see if I can get as many teams in here as I possibly can. Coops and Darwin are still in the same building. I would have never guessed it lasts that long. Both of them so aggressive. Alright, so not even sure which way to turn this. Let's go ahead and look at our zone. It's right in the middle. So Coops and Darwin are actually in zone. This is your zone. All these teams that you see all the way around, they are on the outside of zone. So all these teams have to move. All of them have to go right up to Coops and Darwin. So let me see. We got the villains to the north. Next to that is Dark Esports, the Emperors, Poison Esports, and almost there. I can't get everybody in just yet, but I think that gives you a good idea just how far. Oh, Coops. There goes Darwin. So Coops is up to 16 eliminations, 13 total for the Wolves. And now we got Poison Esports coming right up and in onto the Emperors. Let me check in on Assault OP. And it looks like Little Fox with that nade. And now Assault OP making that nade onto Candy Joe. So Candy Joe right on down below. Let's see. Can Candy Joe... Oh, Candy Joe's on the outside. So now may be able to get Lay picked back up, but we do have the Emperors coming right up and in onto Candy Joe. So now Poison Esports is down to Tupac, and Tupac trying to get away from... Oh, Assault OP down to about 5 HP. And we still have... Did we just lose Zoom? Where did Zoom go? Alright. Oh, Zoom. Zoom is in the building with Coops now. So we've got Tupac out on the edge of blue. We got the Emperors on the edge of blue. Coops up at the top of that roof. Look at that. He gets that knock, and Zoom is coming up right below Coops. Let's see if we can get over to Zoom fast enough. Zoom, that is Coops right above you. Zoom does have the MG3, but Coops, you know, Coops has that DBS. Coops, get ready. Not the DBS, the S12, guys, the S12. Alright, so Zoom. Ooh, and we still have 4 teams. 4 players, 4 teams remaining. We still have Poison Tupac, Emperor's Little Fox, almost there, Zoom, and the Wolves, Coops. Alright, oh, Coops up on that roof, waiting for him to come on out. Oh, with the MG. Hello everyone, welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, Emperors 43 total points, XO Elites 36, Mizexes Esports NA 26. There are your top 3 teams. Sorry, she started it without the warning this time. So there are your scores. Take a screenshot because I got to get over to the match. This time we are jumping with Mizexes leader. Mizexes leader K. There he is. Let me put him up on the screen. And now let's get into tonight's final match of the XO Esports $1,300 Conquest League playoffs. The last match for groups A and C. We're coming in from that northwest edge of Stauber Mountain, going down through between Severny, Yasnaya Shooting Range, Rozhok, going over the top of ruins, down the southern side of Mount Everest, north of Gakka, all the way across, and dumping off way over past the Pacific Coast Highway, just onto the southwest edge of the main island. So let's see. Mazaxi's taking over Stauber. We got Nothing Esports with the birthday boy headed on down to Yasnaya with the Fireflies. We've got Third Eye going up to Severny for Sexy Frogs. It looks like they're headed down towards that shelter area maybe. Nepal on top going over to Watertown. There are a lot of teams still on this plane and they are all getting off now. So we've got Real Gunners Esports headed to Pachinki, but we've got such a line of teams. We've got the Villains with the Digital Age, the Dreamers. They are all over in the southern side of the main island. We've got Team Control Star just to the north of X-Force and X-Force. Are you guys still a trio? No, all four of them from X-Force headed down to Primorsk. We've got VIP over in Georgia Pole Crates, XO Elites down in South Georgia. Oh, and we got a military base ending, guys. So we got a lot of teams that need to be rolling right on along. Hello, Mina, over in Twitch. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Latha YouTube from Nothing Esports. And now we got a fight between the Villains and the Dreamers Esports. And also we got Wrecked over here with Digital Age, and he just found Darwin, and they're still pulling right up and in onto him. All four of them from the Digital Age right here on the Villains wreck. So let's keep an eye on these rotations, and every point counts for this, guys. That's why you see so many just making sure they get their thirst. Alright, Wrecked still getting pulled up by, oh, Digital Age finishing off Wrecked. Alright, so now let's see. I don't know if there's any more. I don't think there are any more from the Villains. But I do see that Entity is coming right up in Entity Ace coming right up over here. And right into the Digital Age. Ace, did you know that they are right here? And he jumps in right through that window. He's got the S12K ready for the push. Oh, and Ace gets taken down. And so now, let's see, the rest of the Entity going out and around. Everybody is pushing down towards military base. We've got the 4 Sexy Frogs over by Milta. And then we've got all these teams coming down and in. We've got Fate. Ooh, Fate over here right by all of them from the Emperors. And then we got Team Control Star behind them. Oh, Assault OP. Look at this. This is the first time I've seen the Blue Coop in the match. Oh, and he gets found by Psycho. Guys, Psycho is vicious. And so Entity now up to an elimination, and Emperor's down a player. And here comes the rest of Digital Age coming right up and around by Rana, and he's got the MK12. He's gonna take those shots. Look at that, the Digital Age going by. And oh, for Team Fate. Fate, I just got off of you, and oh, Fate does end up right on over here with the rest of the Emperors. But Fate, you are out in the middle of this, and there goes Emperor, October 0. And Fate does get that elimination, but he does have the rest of the Emperors coming up and around right behind him. So they're going up towards Quarry, and they're going to end up, the duo from the Emperors are going to end up running right. Look at this, Digital Age driving right in front of Fate, and so now it is just Wizard. Fate getting another elimination onto the Digital Age. So let me see. Let me see if I'm getting all these teams because they are spreading out. We've even got Mazexi's headed up towards Kameshki, going north, and so Digital Age down to just, I think that said Wizard. Yeah, it's Wizard, but Wizard is right below the rest of them from X-Force, so is he going to be able to get out of there? And now the 4 sexy frogs all the way over here in a fight. Let's see. Is the fight over? Let's see. No, it's just begun. We are over here with the Fireflies. The Fireflies trying to hold down the East Bridge compound. Let's check in on the Fireflies. We're down to just Logic. And Logic has 5 HP. Is all the 4 sexy frogs trying to come up onto him. Problem giving him a problem? No, it was Lux. But we're going to be able to get no pick back up in the 4 sexy frogs up to 4 eliminations. And they have this whole bridge area all the way. Oh no, nothing Esports. Let's go over and check in on. Oh, it's Kunjan. Mike and Mickey, you're chasing Kunjan over here. Mickey with the seat swap and Kunjan just barely getting out of there. Let's see. Oh, Kunjan gets found by Benewal. Benewal finishing that off. So we do have the rest of them. You know me. It looks like turning around to get a better angle over. Look at this. Over onto Nothing Esports. Nothing Esports still has Third Eye. And they still have a long way to go to get to zone. I think the birthday boy, oh, he's coming around right in front of you. Know me is right there. But do I really know you? You know me is right across the way and deep. Mickey trying to get those nades up and over. Oh, just a little too. Oh, that one went off. So now it's, you know me gets taken down, but we got deep across. Oh, and Latha YouTube, and Latha just finishing that off. And so Third Eye now down to just Kaiser. I think Kaiser is still, look at this, Kaiser watching the devastation of his team out in the Yasnaya Farms. X-Force in a fight now with Nepal on top down to just a duo now. Let's check in on what's happening. It does look like 24K has been knocked, but he should be able to get picked back up. Alim on an off angle, keeping an eye on, and BioB right. Bye, what are you doing up there? So now let's see. Oh, I hear a sticky bomb in your future. Oh, boom, there goes the sticky bomb. And Bai is the only one still standing against all 4 of them from X-Force. And Emperors have Team Control Star coming up right in between them. So we got to get over to Team Control Star. Let's see what's going on with Team Control Star as they go. And there's still the sticky bombs going off. And it looks like the Emperors are letting Team Control Star drive right on through. And we are still headed down to military base. And here comes the full 4-man push. Oh, Alim gets knocked, but X-Force still in this. Up to 6 eliminations now. 4 for Fate. Fate up to 4 eliminations. Woof. And now look at the East Bridge. The bottleneck over here. We got the 4 sexy frogs just making it, just holding down the fort over here. And here comes VIP Esports with Pepe, Sawa, Hyuya, Legend, and Freddy. And I think I missed one of them. Pepe, Sour, Legend, Hyuya, Freddy. There we go. Alright, so now let me go ahead and put that iPad back up there so you guys can see the chaos. I cannot keep up with this chaos. Alright, so where should we go next? We still have Kaiser up here by himself. We still have Exo Elites coming out of the hospital area. So now, let's see. Ooh, Mazexi's AZ. He's already swimming across. He's like, forget that East Bridge garbage, huh? I'm getting my laps in today. Alright, so nothing Esports now coming up to this chaos over here between VIP Esports and entity, right? The 4 sexy frogs. I forgot for a second. Snow. You got a whole nother team coming right up and in on you now. So let's see what's going on. Ooh, I see all. Oh, Mazaxis, keep your head down. You got VIP right above you. Let's see what's going on with VIP. Who's up at the top? Oh, I thought I saw somebody checking the water. They are all looking for a hovercraft over here, and it does look like Mazaxis over here was able to find a boat. All 3 of them in the boat doing the boatation down and around. And ooh, we have, look at this. Real Gunners Esports also on the boatation headed up towards the docks, but Dreamers were already down there, so I'm not sure what's going to happen between all of that. We do have X-Force. We got X-Force Valak on the island, but the rest of the X-Force are right over here with the... the glider, but they should see Exo Elites coming up right on top of them. Do you see him? 24K. What are you looking at? 24K. Can you see him? Are you trying to shoot him? You're trying to shoot him, Tiger, right down below. And 24K is getting damaged down onto, you know how hard it is to shoot outside of a plane. And Tiger driving away, giving 24K a little better angle. And here comes the rest of Exo Elites right down below. 24K. Fate just driving along and using the bandies. Oh, I see some chaos right on over here. We got VIP coming right up and behind the Mazaxis. The Mazaxis right in front of VIP. Look at this. And the Mazaxis are all... Oh, no. Leader K. Oh, there goes the Mazaxis. All of them get taken down and out by VIP, and I think they're going to be able to pick up. They did get Pappy Sour, but they should be able to get Pappy Sour, pick back up and back into the boat soon. And we still have this chaos over on this east bridge as well. Oh, Valak gets knocked. Oh, Valak got found right on over here by Dreamers Esports. And we do have Alim on this backside. Look at Alim trying to get those angles. And Frady, there goes another one. Leader K. So now Patty driving right up and in onto Valak. And there goes Valak. Oh, look at this. Alim getting those shots across onto Dreamers. And did you see that? They're dropping right on down on top of them. Fate now. No, Fate. Fate got knocked. So Fate is bleeding out fast. Oh, Fate. Oh, I'm sorry, Fate. But here comes Alim. Alim coming up and over, trying to crash right on into him. Oh, Fate. And Alim gets knocked. So now it's down to 24K, but he is in zone. So now let's get over here to the 4 sexy frogs and the birthday boy right on over here for Nothing Esports, and Snow coming out and around now. Now Snow is the last. Oh, and look at that, right when we switch to Mickey, he does get one. So now I think we're down to just a duo over here for the 4 sexy frogs, but we should be able to get Lux picked back up. But here comes Team Control Star as well. Look at Mickey coming up right along this edge. Problem, making a problem out of all of this, saying no, get away, get away. And Mickey does not stay away. Alright, so we do have Team Control Star right on that backside. Let's see what's going on with Team Control Star. Star was taking those shots right on over towards Nothing Esports, but Nothing Esports, I think all 4 of them are still standing, and Star gonna go ahead and wrap around. Let me check on Latha right on over here. It looks like all 4 of them from Nothing Esports doing just fine, but the 4 sexy frogs are still working their way right across over here and bridge keeping, but they do have the Real Gunners Esports right here at the southern compound, at the gas station compound. Oh, Joy Boy with the runovers. He's like, you're shooting me? Moi? Alright, what else is going on? Oh, I see all sorts of chaos over here for 24K. What do you see going on over here? Is he's right here on this edge, and we do have Dreamers and XO Esports. XO Elite's trying to get on in, and look at 24K just plucking them off. Joy Boy is taken down, and now we're down to just Problem over here for the 4 Sexy Frogs as the real Gunners Esports coming. Oh, oof. Right to the face. Right to the face. Alright, I just saw Quackity. That name. Where is Quackity? It looks like Nothing Esports gonna wrap around to this west bridge. They shouldn't run into any issues until all these teams come across. And we still have Emperors way up here in the blue, and we also have Third Eye Kaiser. Kaiser, what you doing over here, Kaiser? You got a rough way to go. No matter what you do, it's not going to be easy for you to get on into zone. 24K doing just fine right down below, all of them from Dreamers Esports. Let me go ahead and put this map back up. Let me put the iPad up so you guys can see where your teams are. You can see that we still have some players out in the blue. We have Nothing Esports coming down that west bridge. Hello, Kayla. And now, oh, Kaiser. Kaiser's having some issues, guys, for Third Eye coming right up and in onto Team Control Star. Ooh. If he would have taken that shot, I think he would have gotten that knock. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening, because we also have the Emperors coming up. Kaiser, hold off to taking those shots. 24K is going to have to start swimming and doing something. He's got... looks like if he came down and around, but that coastline's really hard to get on in. VIP Esports over here in a fight with Real Gunners Esports. So Pappy Sour, no, Frady, and Hyuya. Let's check in on Hyuya. VIP Esports up to 4 eliminations, getting away from the Real Gunners Esports, and we are headed over to that that southwest edge of Sanhok military base. And it looks like Kaiser's going to drive in right behind... Oh, no! Right behind Little Fox. Little Fox is right in front of you, Little Fox. Oh, and he went out to the play zone. Alright, let's see. Oh, no. Now the Dreamers Esports are over here in a fight, and the birthday boy got knocked. Can we get the birthday boy picked back up before Dreamers Esports? I'll pull up because here they come. Benewal. Ooh, so now here they come right up and around Latha. Benewal getting into that smoke, getting ready to throw the nade right up and over onto Patty. He sees Patty right there in front of him. Not love. Oh, did he get his own teammate with that? And I think... Wall down to 1 each. Oh, the Dreamers were able to finish that off, and the Dreamers are up to 13 eliminations. 13 eliminations. Let me go ahead and put this iPad up here. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. The iPad back up, and you can still see that we still have players coming on in. But let's get on down to VIP and Brady right in the middle of all that. Let me get on over to VIP Hyuya. There we go, because they are surrounded over here. They do have right across the street. It is Digital Age and the Dreamers all pulling right up and in. We're at this very southwest side intersection. Do we have everybody coming on in? Even 24K is coming on in, so let me scroll on in a little more. You could see that Emperors are still coming on in. What a shot by Hyuya right across onto the Dreamers. The Dreamers coming up and around. Look at this. The Dreamers turned around and went the other way. So let me put this iPad up there so you guys can see what's going on. You can see that the Emperors are still coming in from that eastern edge. So now let's see. Dreamers off in that background. They did get the hovercraft, and I'm right on the outside. There are 3. Oh, look at that. VIP still in zone, and we shifted off that intersection. So now the Digital Age and Dreamers Esports all have to find a new place to rotate. Don't know why everything has to be so difficult. 24K, no, 24K came right up and into Team Control Star. So we are down to the final 6 teams. Guys, don't forget to get your screenshot of your like and subscribe over to the EXO Discord server so you can get your name on the Wheel of Name for tonight's UC giveaway. Alright, so now Little Fox getting picked on over here. Let's see how he answers this. And look at this. The hovercraft still trying to run him over, but he does get out, and so now DBS in hand. Little Fox trying to stop the push by and he cannot hold off the push. Rana on the other side of all of this. So now let's see what else is happening. We still have, looks like Rana still has Dreamers Esports right on top of them as well. So let's see. We have the Real Gunners Esports, Team Control Star still coming into zone at that south side. And now V2 coming in. But look at this. Oh, Rana. Are they coming up and around for you? They are. So now we still have the Digital Age right there. Rana driving right between VIP Esports and the Digital Age, and now headed straight at the Real Gunners Esports in this compound. The Real Gunners Esports now headed right over towards Control. No matter where Rana tries to go, there are teams everywhere. Let me go ahead and scroll on in so you guys get a better idea where your team are. And let me put that up there for you. Rana listening to Team Control Star, moving right behind him, decides to get on out of there, and still trying to find that perfect spot. And look at this, the buggy is gonna roll away on Rana. Hit that emergency brake. Alright. Oh, I think the Digital Age just got finished off over here by the VIP Esports. Now VIP Esports does have a nasty push into zone. They've got Dreamers Esports straight across from them, but Dreamers Esports are not in zone as well. And look at this, trying to drive right up and in. Trying to drive right across from Team Control Star. Team Control Star, let me check in on you over here. Mr. Control himself. And now let's see on the it looks like he's going to be able to pick up Star. And we still have V2 all the way in that backside trying to get those shots. And now Hyuya coming right up and in on top of the Real Gunners Esports. Hyuya still trying to get those shots straight across onto him, but Hyuya, they're shooting back. Get on out of there. Hyuya finds Neverside. Team Control still at the top. And now let's see what's going on with Neverside. Oh, we lost Neverside, and look at this. Coffin right here in front of Hyuya. Coffin is in the car. Freddy. Hyuya, Coffin in the car. And look at this. It looks like Freddy's able to get a vehicle. And now they're going to drive on in. And there goes Team Control Star. So now let's see what else is happening. Looks like they're going to come right up and in on 2. Let's see what is happening down here. Let me get over here. 2 Wolf, and Hyuya does get knocked. So now it is down to Freddy. Ooh, Freddy, what you doing? Freddy is down to 5 HP. And Freddy is right there on that outside with Wolf. And there goes Freddy. And we're down to the top 3 teams now. And Rana gets found. And so we're down. Oh, and we are down and out. That is it. How much chaos was that? Dreamers Esports coming in first with 19 elimination. 19 for Dreamers Esports. 29 total points for this one match. Coming in second, the Real Gunners Esports with 7 eliminations. And the Emperors coming in third. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. And 16. Going all out. Dreamers Esports V2 9 elimination. 7. He hit that jackpot. Alright guys, when I come back, I will have the Wheel of Names and tonight's final live unofficial scores. So be right back. With Twisted Militia and the Villains, it looks like Dark Esports. It looks like Twisted Militia going to that east side of Ruins and the Villains going over to the west side of Villains. Down in Sam He, we do have Poison Esports. We got one. We've even got Dreamers right on down here. So Dreamers, he is all the way down here. And the rest of his team, I'm not sure where the rest of his team went. Oh, they're up here by Painan. Look at this. It looks like maybe Team Control might have controlled trees. There we go. My mouth doesn't work, guys. You already know that. It looks like they're going to try to get Balaxatexia. I think they're going to try to get on over to him. Oh, there goes Twisted Militia. Dark Esports pushing up towards that west bridge area. So Zoom and the Goat, those are the last two, and the Goat is all the way up here. So it does look like Nucleotide went ahead and left, but I see all sorts of chaos over here. Let me check in on Dark Esports. Naomi did get an elimination over onto Twisted Militia or the Villains. It must have been Twisted Militia over here. The punk got taken out. So let's go. Let's see. Looks like Smokey is about ready to have some unexpected visitors up on top of that hill. They may be able to see him. I love you, do L-E-G-O-P. Oh, Just Rushers also into a fight in Smokey. Doing these stocks is hazardous to your health. Ooh. Dark Esports did find Smokey, and Smokey is alone over here. And I don't know. It looks like Twisted Militia is all stuck in here. They are all right on top of him. Smokey trying to go down into the water, but you can see the Villains. Sujan is right over here as well. Smokey trying to get over to Sujan. So I don't know if Sujan can be able to get those off angles. And then Twisted Militia is right here as well, right with Charlie. So they are all right on top of each other. Chills, Deeps. Oh, I think we just missed a big fight right on down here. We did. Only Cake is left down here for Just Rushers. And we've got all this chaos over here as well. We've got Poison coming in on top of Third Eye and Emperor. So I'm not sure where Pursue is headed. Let's see what's going on over here. Alright, so ooh, the Goat just got knocked. What is happening? Let me go back over here. Oh, right when I got off of there. Right when I got off of them. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Pursue got taken out by Little Fox. Little Fox. I'm sorry, guys. I should have stayed over here, but I thought Smokey may be able to get out of that. Calicar. Calicar coming up and finding Sujan. So now, let's see. Look, I can't be in 3 places at once. What is happening with everyone? Kunjan. Oh, Kunjan just got knocked. Who got you? Poison Lay. Lay, where are you, Lay? So we've got Third Eye over here. Here's Tupac with Poison Esports. Where's Lay? I'm not sure where Lay is. Where are you? Oh, he's coming right up and over the top. Look at this. He is right across the river from him. So now let's go. Let's head on over here. Well, ooh, somebody's got, oh, assault OB, assault from the Emperor. So now let's get on down because I think the Dark Esports may end up in the middle of all this as well. Lay is stuck now right between a rock and a tree for sure. Alright, so let me see. Look at all this chaos down on Ruins Island. We have so many teams over here. And Assault OB! Assault OB finds him, buddy. Crawls back to Tupac. Where is Candy Joe? Candy Joe right up here underneath Little Fox. Little Fox, here comes Candy Joe. She's got some candy for you. Little Fox, you got a sweet tooth. And Ornery. Ornery with that 1v3 down in military base in the first match. Oh, so sweaty. These matches are so sweaty. The eastern side is now totally clear, so we'll go ahead and scroll on in just a little more. As soon as this Ruins Island chaos settles down, I'll give you guys a little more time. Oh, Dark Esports. Dark Esports did come right up and in. So now let's see what else is happening. We still have Cake. Oh, Little Fox took a whole lot of health off of Candy Joe as Candy Joe tried to come up and over that ridge. But now Candy Joe is right there behind that rock trying to heal up and now getting pushed up on by Assault. So let's get down to Candy Joe. Candy Joe now has both of them from the Emperor's Esports coming down that hill right on top of them. So now let's see what else we can see really quickly. Wolves are starting to move on in. They're now over at the overlook where Zoom landed. So let me put this up here and let me check in where I think Candy Joe's getting ready to throw a molly up and over, but I don't think Little Fox is there anymore. Yeah, Candy Joe doesn't think so either. We still have Dark Esports over here in a fight with the villains. So now I was gonna try to switch on over to the villains, but there goes the villains. Dark Esports up to 5 eliminations. We did lose Zeit, but the rest of them are hungry. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Wheel of Names and tonight's final unofficial live scores. But first, tonight's UC winner. Let's see who it is tonight. Congratulations to Faster77. Congratulations. Head over to the EXO Discord server, open a ticket, and let them know you won tonight's UC giveaway and give them your user ID. And now, are you guys ready to see these scores? Coming in first, the Emperors with 48 total points. A winner chicken dinner. The Dreamers pushing ahead, moving up to second place with a winner chicken dinner. 43 total points. XO Elites with a winner chicken dinner. 36 total points. There are your scores for tonight. Don't forget that every single point matters. The top 16 will be going on to finals. The top 16 as far as overall total points. There we go. That is it for playoffs. Groups A versus C. Come back tomorrow night. We will have D and B. I said it backwards, but that's okay. You guys get it. We'll be seeing Coops. We'll be seeing Claws. We'll be seeing so many more sweaty fights. Thank you to each and every one of you for coming out and supporting EXO Esports and me. We both truly appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Good night, everybody.